While Dangote makes headlines with his billions, there's a woman who secretly controls more wealth than him, and you walk past that picture every single day. In fact, there are 10 women in Nigeria who could buy and sell most African countries, but the media won't tell you their names. Number 3 on this list owns a $950 million empire. Number 2 fought the government and won her oil blocks back. But number 1, she literally controls the money flow of 164 countries worldwide. We're about to discover the most powerful women you've never heard of. Nigeria's wealth isn't just in the hands of the billionaire men making headlines. Behind the scenes, there's a powerful network of women who have built pharmaceutical empires, controlled oil blocks worth billions, and even run international organizations. These are not just wives of rich men, these are self-made powerhouses who have shaped Nigeria's economy and politics. I am Esther Olatiju. Welcome to RNN TV. At number 10 is Stella Oduah, the pharmaceutical queen you need to know about. Back in 1969, she studied pharmacy at the University of Bradford in the UK. But here is where it gets interesting. Instead of just running a small chemist shop in Lagos, she saw a massive gap in the market. Nigeria was importing almost all its medicines, making healthcare expensive and unreliable. So what did she do? She founded Emzor Pharmaceuticals in 1984, and today it produces over 20 different medicines and operates in more than 25 countries across Africa. She did not stop there. She became a non-executive director at GT Bank and has been honored with multiple national awards. Number 9 is Danjuma, a woman who conquered law, politics, and business. Called to the bar in 1977 from Ahmadu Bello University, she worked as state counsel before moving into banking and media. But 2003 was her breakthrough year when she won a Senate seat and chaired committees on women's affairs and youth development. She later became vice chair of South Atlantic Petroleum, yes, the same company founded by her husband, General T.Y. Danjuma. But don't mistake her for just being there because of marriage. She earned her place through decades of legal and political expertise. At number 8, we have Mo Abudu, literally called Africa's opera, for good reason. While others were fighting over oil and politics, Mo saw the future in entertainment. She built Ebony Life into a media empire that produces films and TV shows watched across Africa and beyond. Her influence goes way beyond just entertainment. She's reshaping how Africa tells its own stories to the world. Number 7 is Ibuku Abiodun, and her story is pure entrepreneurial genius. She studied chemistry at Obafemi Awolowo University, then got business qualifications from Lagos Business School, IESC Barcelona, and Wharton. In 1989, she founded the Chess Center Group, starting with furniture manufacturing. But her biggest move? In 2015, she became the first female chairman of First Bank of Nigeria, one of the country's most prestigious financial institutions. She also sits on boards of Cadbury Nigeria and the Nigerian Sovereign Investment Authority. Her estimated net worth? $18.6 million. At number 6, former First Lady Aisha Buhari. Born February 17, 1971 in Adamawa State, she used her position as First Lady to champion philanthropic causes and influence policy during her husband's presidency. Her soft power and behind-the-scenes influence shaped many decisions in Aso Rock. Number 5 will surprise you. Stella Oduah. Born into royal family, she studied accounting in the US before joining the Nigerian National Petroleum Company. But she did not stop there. She launched her own oil and gas firm. President Goodluck Jonathan appointed her as aviation minister, where she oversaw the refurbishment of 22 airports across Nigeria. She then won a Senate seat in 2015. Her current net worth? Approximately $300 million. At number 4, current First Lady Remi Tinubu. Born September 21, 1960, she holds a BSc in Education and a postgraduate diploma from Redeemed Christian Bible College. As Lagos State's First Lady from 1999 to 2007, she established the New Era Foundation focused on youth development. Now as Nigeria's First Lady, her influence extends across the entire country. Number 3 is where things get really interesting. Bola Shagaya. Born in October 1959, she studied economics at Ahmadu Bello University and accountancy in California. After working at the central bank, she founded Bomos International Limited and imported photographic equipment into Nigeria. She then built Photofair Nigeria into a chain of photo labs before diversifying into real estate, banking, and communications. She remains one of Africa's richest women with an estimated net worth of $950 million, almost $1 billion. Number 2 is the legendary Florio Alakija. Born July 15th, 1951 into a polygamous family with 51 siblings. Yes, you heard that right. 51 siblings. She started as an executive secretary in 1974, working in banking, then studied fashion in the UK. She launched Supreme Stitches, later called Rose of Sharon House of Fashion, catering to Nigeria's elites. But here's where she became truly wealthy. In the 1990s, she entered the oil industry, securing a 617,000-acre oil prospecting license. After a legal battle, she won back her 60% stake and became one of Africa's richest women. And number 1, the woman who literally runs global trade, Ngozi Okonjo Iweala. Born in Delta State, she studied economics at Harvard and earned a PhD from MIT. She worked at the World Bank for 25 years, rising to managing director. But here's what makes her legendary. As Nigeria's finance minister from 2003 to 2006 and 2011 to 2015, she negotiated $18 billion in debt relief for Nigeria and introduced crucial budget reforms. In 2021, she became the first woman and the first African to head the World Trade Organization. She literally shapes global trade policy that affects billions of people worldwide. So there you have it, the top 10 richest and most powerful women in Nigeria. From pharmaceutical pioneers to global trade leaders, these women prove that willpower often operates behind the scenes. Which woman surprised you the most? Drop a comment below and let me know. If you found this eye-opening, please subscribe and enable notifications, as we're just getting started with more untold stories of Africa's hidden power players. And here's a question for you. Who do you think will be the next woman to join this elite list? Share your predictions in the comments. Until next time, keep digging deeper into the stories that matter. Thanks for watching RNN TV.